What is up? And I cannot stress this enough, my gamers, welcome back to another video. Today we're going on a really long road ride. Basically we're doing the Silver Comet, well 90 miles of it, well 45 out and back. Looking for a 6-hour ride, and if you're wondering what this is, you're gonna have to watch more of the video. Sorry about that. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, we're all started, and you can see this is what the Silver Comet looks like. It's very flat and straight. Sometimes it's even hard to tell if you're going up or downhill because it's so flat and straight. But yeah, it's big ass long stretches, and it's like looking out in the distance, I can't tell if it's up or downhill, but I think it's downhill. Pretty sure it's downhill, but it's strange. It's like only slightly. The grade is never that intense. So the surface has changed to concrete. We're about at mile 13. But yeah, you can see out here you get alone really fast, which is nice. And I think if you're a beginner looking to do longer rides, 6 hours plus, Silver Comet's just the perfect place to start if you live in Georgia, of course. But basically it's a rail trail, and so it prioritizes not having to cross roads. You do cross some roads, but you can see there's a lot of these tunnels, and I believe this is the first foot right here, this placard. That's the first foot of the Silver Comet. I'm not gonna stop for it, but that's the first thing they built. Echo! The tunnels are really fun. There's a really awesome big tunnel coming up in a couple of miles. Well, probably more than a couple, but I'll show you guys that too. So, funny story about this place. The first time that I tried to do the Silver Comet, I made it back to here, and there's some sign around here that I can't find. That sign over there, actually. I don't know, I can't see my screen, but there's a sign over there that says food 0.4 miles, like down over here. And I went down over there and like everything was closed. It was like Sunday or something. Yeah, and so that caused me to have to come back a second time where I got redemption. But yeah, cool little bridge. We're at I don't know if y'all can see that at all, but 18.85 miles, hour and 2 minutes riding time. So yeah, doing pretty good, I think. So I kind of started naming like different places because I was so bored last time. So I remember last time I called this little bridge heaven because it feels like you're like above everybody else. And last time, when I went over this last time, it was like super sunny. Felt like you're in heaven. Now at some point there's a bridge called hell, and I don't know if I already passed it, but it's basically a bridge that's like way up there. It looks really rickety. But yeah, there's also a heaven part 2 that's coming up down among the rocks right now. It's just pretty cool looking. Pretty nice downward slope right here. You're gonna have to go up that coming back. But you know, having a great time. Vinny and Cora Jones Reserve at Paulding Forest. Look at that, look at those walls. So great. 25.52 right now. Pretty chill. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the end or not. So I go to the end, it's gonna take 8 or 9 hours. And if I go, and all I need today is 6 hours to complete my 7 for the week. So, I don't know. The R-shaped blows. Right her back. Look at this tunnel, man. Big ol', used to be a train tunnel. Now, it's a pedestrian path. Echo! Isn't that fun? Yeah. Coming out of it. Funny note about this. First time I ever went through this tunnel was kind of around when everyone was hating on Amy Schumer, and kind of a poor taste joke, but I was like, damn, this shit like Amy Schumer's vagina. Keep in mind, this was like 2 or 3 years ago, but that I still remember that. So this is what I call Heaven Part 2. Once again, it was sunny when I named it that. And there's these white bikes, and I think it's people that have died. They make white bikes for. There's some more way later on, but yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Pretty sad to look. I saw there's a white kid's bike back there. But yeah, other than that, still cruising mile 34 I just passed, so it's pretty hype. You can see 34.35 on that sign. So yeah, pretty cool. Wow, man, it's so pretty right here. Just taking a break. I think it's time for the surprise, if I'm honest. That's a great thumbnail right there. But yeah, so let's let me get this thing off the bike and I'll show you what's inside. Okay, off the bike, and it's, y'all probably guessed it already. Make sure this tinfoil doesn't blow away because I'm not a terrible person. A Subway sandwich, foot long, which I am extremely excited for. That is why I'm whipping out so early, because I'm hungry. So yeah, I'm gonna wolf this thing down and then get back on the trail. Give you guys a little money shot right here. Yeah, baby. There's that bread, not bread right there. Yeah, so this is gonna be delicious. So I'll see you guys back on the trail. Man, I don't think you could be happier than I am right now. This thing is so good. It's just so pretty. This green, this field is so damn green. But yeah. Wow. If life isn't for this, man. Whew. Well, I just demolished that whole Subway sandwich. That thing was good, man. Oh, I was way more hungry than I realized. Usually, I'll get a 6-inch and I'll eat that and I'll be happy. But I went through that first 6-inch and I was like, damn, I want some more. So yeah, so I'm gonna get going again. See y'all in a while, I guess. This is one of my favorite parts. Little town called Rockmart. It's right through it, right by a river. Good people watching. See if I can do this one-handed. Classic bridge. I'm pretty sure if you look up the Silver Comet on Google, it shows you this bridge right here. Across this little stream, river. But yeah. And from here, it actually gets more interesting because it gets like more rural. And you're like less in the woods, you're more going through farms and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, this is what it's kind of turning into. Big old fields, big straight stretches. It's great. It's windy, Jesus Christ. Headwind. Yep, this was the sign I'm looking for, baby. Came out into this highway. I don't know what highway it is, but yep. Remote, next 10 miles. Mile 40. Well, really this is behind by a little bit. So really I'm at 42. His car is screaming for mercy, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the end or not, because I'm at 217 right now. So yeah, we'll see. Okay. We're on to the one little climb there is on this whole trail. Well, it's kind of two little hills. It's right by this what's it called, landfill. You can't really see it right now, but yeah, little uphill, kind of steep. I'm gonna stop talking. Look at those things. Those things. Ah, big ass steers, I think they're called. Damn. I believe I called this the wind tunnel or something because it's always so goddamn windy right here. Right by this road. Also a little tiny hill. No big deal. Yeah, just another name I have for weird places on this. There it is. That's the state line. I'm in Alabama right now. Fun fact, this is where TNGA ends. So Trans-North Georgia Adventure starts in South Carolina and ends here on the Alabama-Georgia line. And this over here is called the Chief Ladiga Trail. And this goes pretty deep into Alabama. But yeah, other than this, I'm gonna start heading back. I'm probably not gonna take too much footage on the way back because A, I'm tired. B, I don't wanna like waste any more time than I have. And C, I mean, like, I've already passed all the things I wanted to show. But one funny thing, so the surprise was fun, but the aluminum foil, my legs were rubbing against it. So now I've got like this, like, I don't know if it was like some kind of coating that was on the aluminum foil or the aluminum itself, but yeah, basically it's like a part of my skin now. Oh wait, it's coming off. Yeah, so that's on both legs a little bit. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna start heading back. Let's see what I am at in terms of stats. 59 miles. I started that 1.2 miles late, basically. My speed sensor was causing problems. 3 hours 31, that's movement time, so that's not counting up right now because I'm stopped. 12:22. Yeah, so if I maintain this speed, then I'll get back at like, let's see, 1:04. But it's probably safe to say it's gonna take me 4 hours to get back, probably, so 4:30. But yeah, other than that, I made it all the way to Alabama, and I wasn't planning on doing that. Yeah. So yeah, see y'all when I see y'all. So before I get too deep into this part of the ride, I just want to say something about my mentality doing these really long rides, because the distance I've gone so far, it isn't like comprehensible by your brain, right? I can't, it's hard to imagine what I've done like very easily, but I'm only halfway. So I've gone an incomprehensible distance, and I'm gonna have to do it again. So the way I think about it is, I've already done it once, and for that half, I was only focusing on finishing the half, right? Finishing going out. I didn't think at all about this half. And for that half, my reward was another half of riding. However, for this half, my reward is the end, like the finish, all the, you know, the hot shower and warm bed, you know? And so this half, I actually have more motivation for, although albeit being less tired. So that's how I reconcile only being halfway. And you know, instead of saying only being halfway, I'm already halfway. Even just the way you talk to yourself changes the way you experience things. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to riding. So I'm on the trail, mile 44, and that's from that way. So I've got 44 miles to go. Here's one of these white bikes I was talking about, and some of them say RIP on them, but I'm pretty sure this is for people who have died here, which there's a surprising amount of them. And there's at least 5 that I've seen, and every time I do this I see one I haven't seen before, so yeah, pretty interesting. Curious whether this is the actual bike or if it's a, I don't know. That's interesting though. Yeah. One of my named landmarks that I missed was Trick Rock. That is Trick Rock, that random rock. And I called it Trick Rock because if I had my mountain bike, I would do a trick on it. Okay, this is it. This is hell. Amy Schumer Tunnel is that way. Truck is that way. I haven't run through Heaven Part 1 yet, is where we are. Heaven Part 1 is the first landmark. So I got about 25 miles left to go. I'm extremely hungry. I'm completely out of food. I thought that sub would tide me over, but whew. Just looking for a gas station. Yeah. There it is, 0.1, and then I believe that one over there says 0. Zero miles, baby. There's the truck. Okay, I'm gonna go to the desk to do the outro because I don't want to do it right now. And there it is. Yeah, so looking at the stats a little bit, it doesn't say here, but it took about 8 hours and 20 minutes, 7 hours and 26 minutes of moving time, 122 miles, average 16.44, which I think is pretty good. Elevation, not really important. Yeah, and I don't know if I trust these numbers. I think this is a bit higher. It feels like it should be a bit higher, but yeah. So that's the stats, and I really believe what I said when I said that if you want to get into bike packing and doing 6-hour plus rides, finding a good rail trail near you like the Silver Comet that's just flat and smooth is just the best thing to start on, because you don't got to deal with navigation, just follow the rail trail. You can do however long you want and do out and back, and you're actually like going somewhere, which I think is important, because if you go to a trail near you and you just do loops, it's really much more mentally difficult than if you're going actually somewhere in like a straight line. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, like it. If you subscribed it, subscribe it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.